What strategies does your company employ to stay ahead of technological advancements in your industry? Staying ahead involves continuous learning, monitoring industry trends, and fostering a culture that encourages innovation and early adoption of relevant technologies. Can you share examples of successful product diversification strategies implemented by your company? Certainly. Successful product diversification involves market research, identifying new opportunities, and developing products that meet the evolving needs of the target audience. How does your company approach corporate training on diversity, equity, and inclusion to build an inclusive workplace? Training on diversity, equity, and inclusion involves workshops, educational programs, and ongoing initiatives to create awareness and foster an inclusive workplace culture. What steps does your company take to minimize its carbon footprint and contribute to environmental conservation? Minimizing the carbon footprint involves adopting sustainable practices, reducing energy consumption, and participating in environmental conservation initiatives to promote eco-friendly operations. How does your company ensure a seamless and secure customer experience across various online platforms? Ensuring a seamless customer experience involves robust cybersecurity measures, user-friendly interfaces, and continuous monitoring to provide a secure and user-friendly online environment. Can you discuss your company's approach to fostering a culture of innovation among employees at all levels? Fostering innovation involves encouraging idea sharing, providing platforms for experimentation, and recognizing and rewarding innovative contributions from employees at all levels. How does your company approach corporate governance to ensure accountability and ethical decision-making? Corporate governance involves clear policies, ethical decision-making frameworks, and governance structures that ensure accountability and integrity in all business operations. What strategies does your company employ to address the challenges of remote work and maintain team collaboration? Addressing remote work challenges involves virtual collaboration tools, regular communication, and initiatives to promote team building and collaboration in a remote environment. Can you share experiences of successfully entering niche markets and tailoring products for specific customer segments? Certainly. Entering niche markets involves targeted market research, understanding unique customer needs, and developing specialized products or services to meet those specific requirements. How does your company approach crisis management to ensure a swift and effective response during challenging times? Crisis management involves having a well-defined crisis response plan, clear communication protocols, and a proactive approach to address challenges swiftly and effectively. What steps does your company take to ensure diversity and inclusion in leadership roles and decision-making processes? Ensuring diversity in leadership involves targeted development programs, inclusive decision-making, and creating a culture that values and promotes diversity at all organizational levels. Can you discuss your company's approach to fostering a culture of continuous improvement in customer service? Fostering continuous improvement in customer service involves regular training, customer feedback analysis, and implementing enhancements to deliver an exceptional customer experience. How does your company approach employee training on cybersecurity best practices to mitigate security risks? Employee training on cybersecurity best practices involves regular workshops, simulated exercises, and communication on security protocols to reduce the risks of cyber threats. What strategies does your company employ to adapt to changing market dynamics and emerging industry trends? Adapting to market dynamics involves agile decision-making, continuous market research, and staying informed about emerging trends to adjust strategies accordingly. Can you share examples of successful initiatives aimed at promoting diversity and inclusion in the workplace? Certainly. Successful initiatives include diversity training, mentorship programs, and creating an inclusive environment that values and celebrates the contributions of employees from diverse backgrounds. How does your company approach employee well-being beyond traditional benefits, especially during challenging times? Prioritizing employee well-being involves mental health support, flexible work arrangements, and additional resources to address the specific challenges employees may face during difficult times. What steps does your company take to ensure fair and unbiased recruitment processes for attracting diverse talent? Ensuring fair recruitment involves standardized processes, diversity training for hiring teams, and implementing measures to eliminate unconscious biases during recruitment. Can you discuss your company's approach to fostering a culture of sustainability and environmental responsibility? Fostering a culture of sustainability involves employee awareness programs, eco-friendly initiatives, and integrating sustainability goals into the core values and operations of the company. How does your company approach employee training and development to enhance skills and adaptability in a rapidly changing business landscape? Employee training involves continuous learning programs, skill development initiatives, and creating a culture that encourages adaptability and growth in response to changes in the business landscape. Can you share experiences of successfully navigating regulatory changes and ensuring compliance within your industry? Certainly. Navigating regulatory changes involves dedicated compliance teams, staying informed about industry regulations, and proactive measures to ensure adherence and avoid legal risks. How does your company approach talent retention strategies to keep high-performing employees engaged and satisfied? Talent retention involves personalized recognition, professional development opportunities, and creating a positive work environment that values the contributions of high-performing employees. What strategies does your company employ to encourage diversity in thought and perspectives within teams? Encouraging diversity in thought involves promoting open communication, creating an inclusive environment where all opinions are valued, and fostering a culture that encourages diverse perspectives. How does your company approach corporate training on business ethics to ensure ethical conduct at all organizational levels? Training on business ethics involves workshops, ethical guidelines, and case studies to educate employees on ethical conduct and promote a culture of integrity and honesty. Can you discuss your company's approach to leveraging social media for effective brand communication and customer engagement? Leveraging social media involves strategic planning, active engagement, and creating content that resonates with the target audience to build brand presence and foster customer engagement. What steps does your company take to address the challenges of supply chain disruptions and ensure resilience? Addressing supply chain disruptions involves diversifying suppliers, strategic stockpiling, and implementing risk management strategies to enhance supply chain resilience. How does your company approach customer feedback analysis to drive continuous improvement in products and services? Customer feedback analysis involves data analytics, sentiment analysis, and using customer insights to identify areas for improvement and enhance the overall quality of products and services. Can you share examples of successful corporate social responsibility, CSR, initiatives that positively impacted local communities? Certainly. Successful CSR initiatives include community engagement programs, environmental conservation projects, and philanthropic efforts that contribute positively to the well-being of local communities. How does your company approach employee training on diversity and cultural competence to foster an inclusive workplace? Training on diversity and cultural competence involves educational programs, cultural awareness workshops, and initiatives that promote understanding and respect for diverse backgrounds. What strategies does your company employ to maintain a positive employer brand and reputation in the job market? Maintaining a positive employer brand involves employer branding campaigns, showcasing company culture, and responding proactively to employee feedback to enhance reputation in the job market. Can you discuss your company's approach to fostering collaboration and knowledge sharing among employees? Fostering collaboration involves digital collaboration platforms, knowledge-sharing initiatives, and creating a culture that values teamwork and the exchange of ideas among employees. How does your company approach employee training on cybersecurity awareness to prevent cyber threats and breaches? Training on cybersecurity awareness involves educating employees on potential threats, safe online practices, and creating a security-conscious culture to prevent cyber threats and breaches. What steps does your company take to promote work-life balance and prevent employee burnout? Promoting work-life balance involves flexible scheduling, wellness programs, and initiatives that address workload management to prevent employee burnout. Can you share experiences of successfully launching new brands or product lines in the market? Certainly. Successful launches involve market research, effective branding strategies, and creating unique value propositions to capture the attention of the target audience. How does your company approach employee training on inclusivity and unconscious bias to create a diverse and respectful workplace? Training on inclusivity and unconscious bias involves workshops, awareness campaigns, and ongoing initiatives to promote a culture of respect and understanding in the workplace. What strategies does your company employ to stay ahead in a competitive market through continuous innovation and product differentiation? Staying ahead involves investing in research and development, staying attuned to market trends, and actively seeking opportunities for innovation and product differentiation. How does your company approach talent development to ensure a pipeline of skilled leaders for future growth? Talent development involves leadership training programs, mentorship initiatives, and providing opportunities for employees to develop the skills needed for future leadership roles. Can you discuss your company's approach to fostering a culture of sustainability and reducing environmental impact in daily operations? Fostering a culture of sustainability involves eco-friendly practices, waste reduction initiatives, and engaging employees in environmentally conscious behaviors in daily operations. What steps does your company take to ensure diversity in its supplier network and promote inclusivity in business partnerships? Ensuring supplier diversity involves outreach programs, inclusive procurement practices, and policies that encourage the inclusion of diverse suppliers in the company's network. How does your company approach employee training on resilience and adaptability to navigate changes in the business environment? Training on resilience involves workshops, mental health support, and initiatives that equip employees with the skills and mindset needed to navigate changes effectively. Can you share examples of successful initiatives to empower employees and involve them in decision-making processes? Certainly. Empowering employees involves delegating decision-making authority, creating forums for input, and recognizing and rewarding contributions to involve employees in key decisions. How does your company approach the integration of artificial intelligence, AI, to enhance operational efficiency and customer experiences? Integrating AI involves strategic planning, implementation of AI technologies, and continuous refinement to optimize operational efficiency and deliver enhanced customer experiences. What strategies does your company employ to address diversity and inclusion challenges and promote a harmonious workplace culture? Addressing diversity challenges involves open dialogue, diversity training, and creating policies that foster an inclusive and harmonious workplace culture for all employees. Can you discuss your company's approach to fostering innovation in product development through collaboration and creativity? Fostering innovation in product development involves cross-functional collaboration, creativity workshops, and creating an environment that values and encourages innovative ideas. How does your company approach employee training on cybersecurity to enhance awareness and protect against evolving cyber threats? Training on cybersecurity awareness involves regular updates, simulated exercises, and providing resources to enhance employee awareness and protect against the latest cyber threats. What steps does your company take to ensure diversity in leadership succession planning for long-term organizational growth? Ensuring diversity in succession planning involves identifying and developing diverse talent, creating inclusive leadership development programs, and fostering equal opportunities for growth. How does your company approach customer education to enhance their understanding and maximize the value of your products or services? How does your company support succession planning and leadership development? We support succession planning and leadership development by identifying potential successors for key roles, providing leadership training programs, offering mentoring and coaching opportunities, and creating clear career pathways for advancement. What steps does your company take to promote diversity and inclusion in leadership positions? We promote diversity and inclusion in leadership positions by implementing inclusive hiring practices, providing unconscious bias training to decision makers, establishing diversity goals and metrics, and fostering a culture that values diverse perspectives and contributions. How does your company measure employee satisfaction and engagement? We measure employee satisfaction and engagement through regular surveys, feedback sessions, and metrics such as Employee Net Promoter Score, ENPS, and engagement scores. We analyze the data to identify areas for improvement and take action to address any concerns or areas of low satisfaction. What initiatives does your company have in place to promote work-life balance? We have initiatives in place such as flexible work arrangements, remote work options, wellness programs, and policies that encourage employees to take time off to promote work-life balance. How does your company foster a culture of continuous feedback and open communication? We foster a culture of continuous feedback and open communication by encouraging regular check-ins between managers and employees, implementing 360-degree feedback processes, and providing platforms for anonymous feedback and suggestions. What opportunities does your company provide for employees to develop new skills? We provide opportunities for employees to develop new skills through training programs, mentorship, cross-functional projects, and access to online learning platforms. How does your company ensure fair and transparent performance evaluations? We ensure fair and transparent performance evaluations by establishing clear performance criteria, providing ongoing feedback throughout the year, and involving multiple stakeholders in the evaluation process. What steps does your company take to promote employee well-being and mental health? We promote employee well-being and mental health through wellness initiatives, access to counseling services, stress management programs, and policies that support work-life balance. How does your company foster a sense of belonging and inclusivity among employees? We foster a sense of belonging and inclusivity by promoting diversity, providing diversity and inclusion training, supporting employee resource groups, and creating a culture of respect and acceptance. How does your company encourage innovation and creativity among employees? We encourage innovation and creativity among employees by providing a supportive environment, rewarding innovation efforts, organizing brainstorming sessions, and encouraging employees to share and implement their ideas. What steps does your company take to ensure a smooth onboarding process for new hires? We ensure a smooth onboarding process for new hires by assigning mentors or buddies, providing comprehensive orientation programs, and offering resources and support to help new employees acclimate to their roles and the company culture. How does your company promote a healthy work-life integration for employees? We promote a healthy work-life integration by offering flexible work arrangements, encouraging employees to set boundaries, providing resources for stress management, and promoting a culture that values work-life balance. What measures does your company take to promote employee engagement during remote work? We promote employee engagement during remote work by facilitating virtual team-building activities, maintaining regular communication channels, providing access to collaboration tools, and recognizing and rewarding remote employees' contributions. Business English questions and answers, risk assessment, sustainability, and ethics. Risk assessment and sustainability. How does your company approach risk assessment and management to ensure long-term sustainability? Answer: Our company takes a proactive approach to risk assessment and management through a comprehensive framework that includes identifying potential risks. We employ various methods like scenario planning, industry analysis, and expert consultations to identify potential threats and vulnerabilities across our operations. Evaluating and prioritizing risks. We evaluate the potential impact and likelihood of each identified risk and prioritize them based on severity. Developing mitigation strategies. We implement tailored strategies to mitigate identified risks, such as diversifying suppliers, investing in cybersecurity, and building resilience into our supply chain. Monitoring and reassessing. We continuously monitor the effectiveness of our risk mitigation strategies and reassess our risk profile regularly to adapt to changing circumstances. This comprehensive approach allows us to proactively address potential threats, minimize disruptions, and ensure long-term sustainability for our business and stakeholders. Ethical business practices. What measures does your company take to ensure ethical business practices throughout its supply chain? Answer: we are committed to upholding ethical standards throughout our supply chain and have implemented several measures to achieve this goal. Supplier audits. We conduct regular audits of our suppliers to ensure compliance with our ethical standards, including fair labor practices, environmental regulations, and anti-corruption laws. Transparency in sourcing. We strive for transparency in our sourcing practices by disclosing information about our suppliers and their locations. We also encourage our suppliers to do the same. Adherence to ethical standards. We have established a clear code of conduct that outlines our ethical expectations for all employees and suppliers. This code covers various aspects, including human rights, environmental protection, responsible sourcing, and anti-bribery and corruption. Training and awareness programs. We provide regular training and awareness programs to our employees and suppliers on ethical business practices and our code of conduct. Collaboration with stakeholders. We collaborate with stakeholders such as NGOs, industry associations, and government agencies to promote ethical business practices throughout the supply chain. By implementing these measures, we aim to ensure that we are sourcing responsibly and contributing to a more sustainable and ethical global economy. How does your company support professional development for its employees? We support professional development by providing training programs, workshops, conferences, and educational reimbursement opportunities. We also encourage employees to set goals and create individual development plans.